Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 2 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your you have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab, scroll down to grade 2 math and view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter Subtraction 2 digits. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples. Let's just start with the lesson, that is complete the subtraction sentence up to 2 digits. Fill in the missing number. 14 minus the missing number is 0. So we need to find the missing number, right? The number that when subtracted from 14, the answer equals 0, right? So we have 0 on the other side. Subtract that 0 from both sides, right? So we have 14 minus the missing number equals 0. Subtracting a number from itself always makes a 0. That means 14 minus 14 is 0. Let's just start with the test questions. Fill in the missing number. We are given 3 of the options. We can go, we can try with the options. So start with the first one. That is 18. So let's see if 18 minus 18 is 0. Replace the question mark with the first option. So 18 take away 18. 18 minus 18 is 0. Both sides are exactly equal, right? So that means the correct option is 18 because subtracting a number from itself always makes a 0. Let's just move on to next one. Fill in the missing number. 15 minus missing number equals 4. That is the easiest way to go with the options. But we have another way to solve these questions. Let me explain that other way. We have to find the missing number. So we need to subtract this number from both sides. 15 minus missing number minus 4 minus 4, right? So on this side, 15 minus 4 makes 11. and 4 minus 4 makes 0, right? So what number subtracted from 11 makes 0? A number when subtracting from itself always makes a 0. So that means the missing number is 11. Got it? The other way is you can try with the options, and I think trying with the options is the best way to do. So the correct option is 11. Fill in the missing number. 16 minus the missing number equals 5. So start with the options. Start with the first one. 16 minus 12, right? So let's just subtract. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 16 minus 12 is 4. That isn't the correct option. 16 minus 10. So start with 10 and count up to 16. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That is 6. 16 minus 11. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So option number 3 is the correct option. The correct option is the last one because 16 minus 11 equals 5. So the correct option is 16 minus 11 equals 5. Option number 3 is the correct option. Got it? Fill in the missing number. 13 minus missing number equals 1. So start with the first option. 13 minus 12 equals 1. Option number 1 is the correct option. 13 take away 12 is 1. Option number 1 is the correct option. Fill in the missing number. So the missing number minus 13 equals 4. What number is it? So with what number minus 13 equals 4? Start with the first option, right? Let's see, 15 minus 13 is, start with 13, go up to 15, 13, 14, 15. So we have to 16 minus 13. 13, 14, 15, 16. So here we have 3. 17 minus 13. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So we have 4. Option number 3 is the correct option. 17 is the number that when subtracted from 13 makes 4. The correct option is option number 2, 317 it is. Fill in the missing number. Fill in the missing number. So what number minus 10 equals 8? So start with the first option. 18 minus 10 equals, that is 8. 18 minus 10 is 8. Option number 1 is the correct option, that is 18. Fill in the missing number. 11 minus the missing number equals 1. So what number it is? That is 11 minus 10 equals 1. Option number 3 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is action sentence up to 2 digits. That's the same lesson we just finished. Let me go back and see. Write the subtraction sentence up to two digits. Okay, let's just start with the first lesson. Ballet's dog, Lucky, used to weigh 58 kilograms. Now he weighs 50 kilograms. Sorry, 60 kilograms. How much weight did Lucy gain? So we need to write it in the mathematical form, right? We are given it in the sentence form and we have to write this in the mathematical form. So now he weighs 60 kilograms, right? And he used to be 58. So that means you have to do 60 minus 58 and then you just have to subtract, find the difference. Start counting with from 58 and count up to 60. So 50, 58, 59, 60. So that means we have just 2. So 60 minus 58 is 2. Let's just start with the test questions. Harley is working on some math homework that is due tomorrow. Yesterday she completed 72 problems. There are 76 problems in all together. How many problems did Halle have left to finish today? Write a subtraction sentence that fits the story. The problems all together are 76 and the completed problems are 72. So start with 72, count up to 76. 72, 73, 74, 75, 76. So 72 minus 76 is 4. So the correct option is option number 1 is the correct option, that is 72 minus 7. 76 minus 72 equals 4. The student in Miss Lee's class have collected a total of 44 books for children in the hospital. Today alone, they collected 10 books. How many books had they collected before today? So the total books she collected is 40, right? 44. She collected 10 of them. So how many books she collected earlier? So that is go back 10 digits. So 34 it is. Option number 3 is the correct option. 44 minus 10 equals 34. Option number 3 is the correct option. Jason and Darnell have a total of 79 books between the two of them. If Darnell has 16 comic book, how many comic books did Jason have? So 79 books between two of them. The total books are 79. That is 17 minus 16. 9 minus 6 is 3. 7 minus 1 is 6. So that is 63. Option number 1 is the correct option. 17. 9 minus 16 equals 63. Alana has 47 marbles in her collection. If she gives 40 marbles to her best friend, how many marbles will she have left? Write a subtraction sentence that fits the story. So, which is the correct option? That is 47 minus 40 equals 7. Option number 2 is the correct option. Kira made a new playlist with 64 songs. 27 of the songs are fast songs and the rest are slow. How many of the songs are slow songs? So 64 minus 27 equals 37. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is balance up to two digits. Which number makes the equation true? 18 minus 11 equals 17 minus missing number. 18 minus 11. Solve this side first where we are given both the numbers, right? Basically, the balancing equation means when you subtract both sides, the answer is exactly equal. 18 minus 11 is 7. So we have 7 equals 17 minus the missing number. So we have to subtract the 7 both sides. 17 minus the missing number minus 7 equals 7 minus 7. 7 minus 7 is 0 and 17 minus 7 is 10. 10 minus the missing number equals 0. So 10 minus 10 is 0, so the missing number is 10. Okay, let's just start with the test questions. So balancing equation means when you subtract both sides of the equation, they must have the same answer, right? So start with side where you are given both the numbers, right? You need to find the missing number actually. So 12 minus 11 makes 3. You need to find a number that when subtracted from 14 makes the answer equals 3. You can do the question two ways. Like you can use the options given, start subtracting them from 14 one by one and see which one makes 3, right? Like 14 take away 12 is 2. 14 take away 11 equals 3. So the correct option is option number 2 is the correct option. Got it? Oh, sorry, 12 take. So we need to find a number that when subtracted from 14, the answer is 1. So 13 it is. Let's just start with the test questions. Which number makes the equation true? So solve this side first. 18 minus 14. So which is the correct option? So 18 minus 14 is, start with 14, count up to 18. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So that is 4 equals the missing number minus 13. Now we need to find a number that when subtracted from 13 equals 4. So we need to add 13 both sides. 4 plus 13 equals the missing number minus 13 plus 13. So 13 minus 13 makes 0 and 13 plus 4 makes 17. So that means the missing number is 17. 17 is the number that can keep this equation balanced. You can see if you do 18 minus 14 and you do 17 minus 13, both sides have the same answer, that is 4. So 17 is the number that can keep the equation balanced. So the missing number is 17. The next one is 60, missing number minus 12 equals 16 minus 13. So let's just subtract this side. 16 minus 13 is 3, right? And now you can find using the options what number minus 12 is 3. Start with the first one. 17 minus 12. 17 minus 12 is 5. 5 is not equal to 3. This isn't the correct option, right? Now look at the second one. 16 minus 12. 16 minus 12 is 4. 4 is not equal to 3. This is also not the correct option. Now look at the last one. 15 minus 12. 12, 13, 14, 15. 3 is equal to 3. So the correct option is 15. Option number 3 is the correct option. Which numbers make the equation true? 16 minus 15 equals 18 minus the missing number. So 16 minus 15 is 1. So 18 minus what number equals 1? That is 18 minus 17 is the number that can keeps the equation balance. So the correct option is 17. Which number makes the equation true? 14 take away 11 equals 16 minus 1. So 11, 12, 13, 14. 3 is equal to 16 minus the missing number. So we need to subtract 3 both sides. 3 minus 3 is equal to 16 minus missing number minus 3. 3 minus 3 is 0. 16 minus 3 is 13 minus the missing number. So 13 minus what number is 0? Subtracting a number from itself always makes a 0. 13 minus 13 is 0, so the correct option is 13. Which number makes the equation true? 18 minus 16. 18 minus 16 is 2. 2 is equal to 17 minus missing number. Two is equal to 17 minus 15. So the missing number is 15. So 2 is equal to 2. So the missing number is 15. 15 is the number that is missing. So the missing number is 15. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 2 math. Chapter we were working on is subtraction two digits. The lessons we have covered today are complete the subtraction sentence up to 2 digits, write the subtraction sentence up to 2 digits, and balance subtraction equations up to 2 digits. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework until next session. So if you need more help any of the lessons, you can simply click on the live chat button available there to help you, or either you can write them down in the chat box. I'm here to answer all your questions if you have any. So any questions you can please. No questions? Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye, everyone.